Hello and happy Friday. Welcome back to my channel. We are going to just jump right in. This is going to be kind of a ladder flow. We're going to be slowly building and it's going to be fun. So let's just get right into it. Starting in child's pose today. Coming down onto your mats, bringing your feet wide, toes together. Pardon me while I clean up grass and hair off my You take child's pose. I'll be there in a minute. Setting your chest down, reaching your arms out long, allowing your hips to rest as far back on your heels as you can. Allow your head to fall between your arms and rest on the earth if that's accessible for you. And start to inhale, lengthen your inhales and your exhales. As you inhale into the spaces that feel tight. Maybe you're feeling a little strain in your hips or your lower back here. Take your breath to those spaces. Maybe it's in your shoulders, maybe your neck. Sending your breath and noting these are healing breaths. This is a healing practice. And visualize those tight areas, that inflammation maybe exiting your body as you exhale. Taking a moment here also to set your intention for your practice today. And on your next inhale, fill your lungs up and hold it at the top for a second. Then open your mouth, sigh it out. One more big deep breath in and hold it at the top. Then open your mouth, sigh it out. Inhale, pull yourself up to tabletop position. Stacking your knees under your hips, hands under shoulders, and start to work into your cow and your cat. Inhale, arch your back, lift your tail, lift your gaze. Exhale, push the floor away, round your spine. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Keep going on your own breath, keeping your inhales long and controlled. On your next inhale, coming to a neutral spine. Go ahead and tuck your toes, send your hips high, downward facing dog. Pedaling out your feet, pressing one heel down and then the other. Maybe wiggling your hips side to side. And then find stillness in your dog, pressing back, let tailbone reaches high, knees can be bent here. Long line of energy from the base of your wrist to the top of your tail. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Exhale, lower knees, chin and chest. Keep your hips high, then slither forward all the way to your belly. Inhale, baby cobra. Squeeze your elbows in. Exhale, down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down. Inhale, cobra. Reach your crown of your head long as you lift. And then exhale, press back onto your knees. Tuck your toes, send your hips high, downward facing dog. Inhale, come up on your tippy toes. Take a little walk up to the front of your mat. Feet or hips width distance apart. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Then exhale, fold forward. Bend your knees a lot. Rest your chest on your thighs. Option to take opposite elbows, sway side to side. Letting that lower back release. Gravity doing the work here. Release your elbows and then slowly start to roll all the way up to standing. One vertebrae at a time. Head comes up last. Shoulder blades roll back. Palms forward. Mountain pose. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Left peace fingers take a hold of your right wrist. Inhale, over to the left, opening through the right side body. Then inhale, come up back to center. Right thumb and forefinger, grab your wrist, and bending over towards the right, stretching into that left side body. Coming back up through center, exhale, hands come down. Clasp your hands behind your back. Pull your shoulder blades back and down. Pull your knuckles down towards the floor, and slight gaze up towards the sky. Opening up that collarbone, opening up your heart. Keep your abdominals engaged, not a big back bend, just a little heart opener. Release your hands. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, swan dive over your legs, forward fold, hinge at your waist. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step back to plank. Lower down all the way or halfway chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come up on your tippy toes, look between your palms. Exhale, step or float to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, come all the way up to standing. Palms raise overhead. Exhale, your hands down in front of your heart. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, swan dive over your legs, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step or float back to plank. Lower chaturanga, exhale. Up dog, inhale. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, come up on your tippy toes, look between your palms. Exhale, step or float to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Root to rise, inhale, stand up, palms reach overhead. Exhale, hands down in front of your heart. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, swan dive over your legs, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step or float back, and move through your vinyasa. Inhale, come up on your tippy toes, look between your palms. Exhale, step or float to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, come all the way up to standing. Palms reach overhead. Keeping it moving, bringing your hands to heart center. Dive back over your legs, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, shoot it back. Chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. One more sun salutation A. Come up on your tippy toes, inhale. Step or float forward, exhale. Half lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Root to rise all the way to standing, inhale. Hands coming through heart center, exhale, straight back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step or float, and move back through your vinyasa. Moving into sun salutation B. Inhale, count on your tippy toes. Exhale, float or step to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Big toes to touch. Little sliver of space between your heels. Chair pose, inhale. Sitting back in your chair. Sitting back in your heels. Squeeze your knees in together. Squeeze your hips back towards sending your tailbone right behind your heels. Low belly, low ribs pulling in. Bring your gaze forward or up towards your thumbs if that feels okay. Then bringing your hands through your heart. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step or float back, and move through your vinyasa. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, step your right foot through, spin your left heel down. Inhale up, warrior one. Shoulders and hips square towards the front of your mat. Pulling your right hip back into space towards your left heel. Right knee stacked right over your right ankle. Spinning that outer left edge of your foot, the outer edge of your left foot down towards the floor. Inhale, maybe a little baby back bend. Draw your wrists back. Exhale, hands come down. Step back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, step your left foot through your palms. Spin your right heel down. Come up, warrior one. Inhale, draw your wrist back. Exhale, hands come down. Step back to plank. Chaturanga, exhale. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. One more salutation, sun salutation B, but we're gonna move one breath per movement here. So inhale, come up on your tippy toes. Exhale, step or float to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, big toes to touch. Inhale, chair, reach, gaze up at your thumbs. Exhale, fold it right back down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step or float back, and move through a vinyasa. My voice just cracked. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, step your right foot through, spin left heel down. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, hands come right back down. Step back to plank, lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, step your left foot through. Right heel spins down. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, hands come down. Step back to plank. Last vinyasa here. Not of the day, but just of our sun salutations. Taking a moment to recenter your breath. Refocus your mind. And here we go. Inhale up on your tippy toes, look between your palms. Exhale, step or float to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Big toes are touching. Inhale, chair pose. Holding chair for a moment again. Sending that tailbone long and down behind your heels. Shift your weight into your left foot. Slowly and controlled, lift your right foot and step it back, setting it down for crescent lunge. Squaring your hips towards the front, maybe allowing that right knee to bend to get your hips square, pulling that left hip back towards the back space of your mat. Turning from your navel, reach your right arm forward, your left arm back, a little twist. Reaching that left arm back, like somebody's pulling both wrists away from each other, your collarbones are wide. Take an inhale here, and then dive forward, right hand comes inside your left foot. Now you're in a twisted runner's lunge. Gaze up at your left thumb. Engage your right shoulder in the socket and roll to the outer edge of your left foot. Stack your right foot, stack your left foot on top of your right for side plank. Gazing up. Whew. Option to always come down to that right knee if that's more doable for you. Wherever you are in your practice is where you should be. Can you lift your hips a little higher? And then slow and with control, gaze down at your right hand, coming down into a regular plank, both hands down. Take an inhale here in plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down facing dog. Inhale up on your tippy toes, look between your palms. Exhale, step or float to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, big toes to touch. Inhale, chair. Shifting your weight into your right foot. Slowly and with intention, lift that left foot, send it back, set your left toes down, crescent lunge. Checking in with your alignment here, plugging that right femur right into your hip socket. Stacking right knee over right ankle. Energy through your fingers. Take an inhale here, then twisting open towards the right. Right arm reaches back, left arm reaches forward. Gaze back at your right thumb. Take an inhale. And exhale, left hand inside right foot. Twisted runner's lunge. Allowing that right hip to stretch. Chest open to the sky, gaze at your right thumb. And then engaging through your left shoulder. Spin to the outer border of your left foot, stack your right foot on top for side plank. Gazing down to your left hand, coming down to regular plank. You take an inhale and plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down facing dog. You're gonna start to add on. Here we go. Inhale up on your tippy toes, look between your palms. Exhale, step or float to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Starting again in chair, inhale. Hold chair. Bring your hands in front of your heart. Twisting from your navel, bring your right elbow to the outside of your left thigh for twisted chair. Pressing your chest towards your hands towards the center of your sternum. Peek down at your knees. Make sure your right hip is pulling back at space. And then with slow and careful intention, step your right foot back to crescent. Staying in that twist. Once you land, see if you can't lengthen your torso a little bit more. Open your arms wide if you'd like, bringing right fingertips to the floor, left arm up. Then cartwheel your hands down to the floor, frame your left foot, step your left foot back, leave it lifted in plank, hold in plank. Lower chaturanga, keep that left leg lifted, then inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale up on your tippy toes. Exhale, step or float to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, big toes touch. We're going for chair. Lots of chairs today. Arms reaching up, then bringing your hands to heart center. Twisting from your navel, hips are staying where they are. Hook that left elbow to the outside of your right thigh. Maybe sitting a little deeper in your chair. Shifting your weight to your right foot. Lift that left knee, left foot up. Step back for twisted crescent. Once you land, lengthen your torso as much as you can. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Just pulling that right hip back in space. Open your hands wide if you want. And then set both hands down. Step back to plank, inhale. Lower chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here before we continue to add. Okay, maybe let's do more than 3 breaths, but let's start. Inhale up on your tippy toes, look between your palms. Exhale, step or float to the front of your mat. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair. Sitting as deep as you can. We're gonna continue on, bringing hands to heart center. Twist to the left, hook that right elbow in towards on the outside of your left thigh. Staying here, open your arms nice and wide. Keeping that arm on the outside of the left foot. Gaze up at your left thumb. Then let's play in side crow. So come down, you're already in your twist. So just come down to your toes. You can lift your heels here. Bring your hands off the side of your mat. Just like if you were doing regular crow, but your elbows are gonna go almost like perpendicular to your mat. Bend your elbows a lot, chaturanga arms, lean forward, float your feet up. Coming out of it just as you came in, set your feet down, lower your heels, Coming back to that twisted chair. Step your right foot back. Open your arms. Cartwheel your hands, spin your right heel down. Now you're in warrior two with your left foot forward. Stacking left ankle right over, oh my God, left knee over left ankle. Relaxing your shoulders. Flip your left palm. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Step back to plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale up on your tippy toes. Exhale, step or float to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, hands down in front of your heart. Twisting over to the right. Left elbow hooks to the outside of your right thigh. Press your chest open. Reach your arms wide. And then coming down onto your heels, setting up for crow, side crow on your right side. So again, bend your elbows a lot. Lean forward and your feet will just float up off the mat. Coming out just as you came in, setting your feet down, letting your heels down, bring your hands back to chair, staying in your twist, stretch that left leg back, lengthen your spine, open your arms, then cartwheel your hands up, spin your left heel down. Whew. Warrior two, right leg forward. Feels weird to be in like this wide leg forward, or warrior two. Holding warrior two. Slow your breath. Flip your right palm, inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down to the mat. Step back to plank. Lower down, chaturanga, exhale. Up dog, inhale. Exhale, down facing dog. Catching our breath. We have one more addition. Actually, that's not true. We have two more additions to do. Inhale, no. Kneel up on your tippy toes, look between your palms. Exhale, step or float to the front. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. Exhale, inhale here. Exhale, twisting towards the left. Hook your right elbow. We're gonna skip side crow. Step your right foot back. Stay in your twist. Open arms wide. Cartwheel, hands up. Warrior two. Find your alignment. First, flip your left palm. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, left forearm, left thigh. Sweep your right arm up overhead. Stretching in to your left side, your right side body. Pinky finger to the outside edge of your right foot. Finding length here. And then if you want, coming down into a deeper side angle, either to a block or to the floor inside your right foot, inside your left foot. Option to take bind or full bind. Half bind, you're just reaching your right hand towards your left hip crease. Full bind, you're reaching that left arm up underneath, grabbing your hands, and then spinning your torso up towards the sky. Whew. You would think I was warm enough for that, but it did not feel good. If you have the bind, unwind your hands. Sweep your right arm up and over your ear. Turn to face your left leg. Pop your right foot in. a little bit. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, pyramid pose. Crown of head reaching towards your toes. Option to use blocks here under both hands to raise you up a little bit for length in your spine. Then plant your palms. Pop your right foot back. Inhale, your left foot back to plank. Keep that left leg lifted, lower chaturanga. Exhale, both feet down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, up on your tippy toes. Exhale, float to the front. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale. Exhale, left elbow to the right foot. Right foot, right outer thigh. Pressing your spine long. Skipping side crow. Step your left foot back. Staying in your twisted crescent. Inhale, open your arms. Exhale, cartwheel your hands. Open, spin your left heel down, warrior two. Finding your best warrior two here. Flip your right palm, inhale, reverse. Exhale, right forearm to right thigh. The left arm sweeps up overhead. Finding your foundation here. And then when you're ready, taking it to your deepest expression that you prefer. Half bends or full bends. Wherever you are, just keep spinning your chest up towards the sky. Unwinding your hands if you have the bind. Sweep your left arm up overhead. Turn to face your right foot. Pop your left foot in. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold, pyramid pose. Plant your palms. Step your left foot back. Sweep your right foot back. Keep it lifted in plank. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Lower both feet. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, up on your tippy toes. Look between your palms. Exhale, step forward, float to the front of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees, drop your hips. Chair pose. This is the last one of this series, this ladder. Hands to your heart. Inhale. Twist to the left. Right arm hooks. Inhale here. Step your left foot back. Crescent lunge, twist. Inhale, arms open. Exhale, coming up. Warrior two. Right foot, left foot forward. Flip your left palm, inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Coming right into your deepest expression. So if you're in your deepest expression, you're probably in your deepest warrior two. Use the strength of your legs, come back, warrior two. Straighten your left knee. Pop your right foot in, parallel your feet. Hands to hips, a little different entry this time. With a flat back, bow forward over your left leg. Keep going as far as you can. Once you land, inhale, maybe lengthen one more time. Exhale, forward fold. Gazing at your left foot. float your right foot up, standing splits. Play with your balance here. Walking your hands in towards your left ankle. Try and keep that right hip square to the floor. Toes reach, but keep that right hip pointing down. Softness in your left knee. Re-bend the left knee, set your right foot down. Plant your palms. Step back to plank. Move through a vinyasa. One more time. Inhale. Up at your toes. Between your hands. Float to the front. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair. Last chair of the practice. Make it your deepest chair yet. Bring hands to heart center. Take an inhale. Exhale, twist. Hook your elbow. Press your spine long. Step your left foot back. Staying in your twist. Open your chest. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, spin open. Left heel spins down. Warrior two. Flip your right palm. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Keeping your legs right where they are. Inhale, come back up, warrior two. Straighten your right knee. Take your hands to your hips. Hop your left foot up and in. Toes are parallel. Hips are parallel. Pulling that right hip crease back in space of the flat back bow over the right leg. And then take it all the way forward. Pyramid pose. Gaze down at your right foot, and then float that left leg up for standing splits. Playing with your balance here. Re-bend your right knee. Step your left foot back. Sweep your right foot back. Three-legged dog. Not three-legged dog. Three-legged plank, I guess. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down facing dog. Lastly, we have a little balance sequence. And then we'll get down onto the floor. Inhale. Right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, shift forward to plank, bring your right into your nose. Inhale, right leg rises, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to right tricep. Bring it as high up towards your armpit as you can. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg reaches. Exhale, right knee to right, left tricep. Last time, inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step your right foot through. Come up, crescent lunge. Reach your arms. Bow your torso forward 45 degrees. Then spring up, bring your left knee in towards your chest. Lifting up out of your right hip. Spine's growing long. Can you tuck your left knee into your chest a little bit more? Then taking your left shin with your left hand. Right hand can come to your hip or reach out to the side. If you have the flexibility, take your big toe with your left peace fingers. Extend your leg. If you're extending, take a moment to plug your right shoulder into the socket and your right hip into the socket. Grow your spine long. With knee bent or straight, open your left leg out to the side. Try not to lift your hip as coming from the socket. Bring your left leg back forward. Release your leg. If you have it straight, try and keep it lifted. Then shift it all the way back. Take warrior three. Reach your fingertips long. Energy through your left heel. Then re-bend your right knee. Set your left hip down. Inhale, baby back bend. Draw your wrist back. Exhale, hands come down to the floor. Step back to plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, shift forward to plank, left knee to nose. Round your spine. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, left knee to left tricep, bringing it up as high as you can. Inhale, left leg rises, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to right elbow or tricep. Last time, inhale, right leg up. Exhale, bring your right foot forward, step it through, and come up, crescent lunge. Bow your chest forward 45 degrees, and then spring up onto that left leg, bring your right knee up and into your chest, growing as tall as you can, hugging that knee into your chest as much as you can. Left arm, left hand to left hip, right hand to your shin, or taking peace fingers to your big toe. Extend if you take your big toe. Plug your shoulder in, plug your right hip socket in. And when you're ready, either pulling your shin or your big toe open out to the side. Option to reach your left arm out to the side. Option to gaze at your left thumb. That's the challenge. Bringing the right foot forward again. Release your toe if you have it. Reach your arms up. Leave that right leg lifted. Bow forward, swing your right leg back. Warrior three. Bend your left knee. Set your right foot down. Inhale, back bend. Oh, exhale, forward down. Forward fold, I guess. Hands down. Step back to plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, bring your right ankle towards your left wrist, setting it for pigeon pose. Option to sit up on a block if you need it. Remember, you're working that shin towards parallel. Your right foot is flexed a lot, but it doesn't have to be parallel. Bring it into yourself towards your hip if you need to. Coming up on your fingertips, inhale, lift your chest. Then exhale, walk forward to your forearms, your thigh. Rest your head if you can. And breathe. Again, breathing your breath into those tight hips. Letting those emotions go. Walk your hands back up towards your shin, sitting over onto your right hip. Pull your right heel in towards your hip. Swing your left heel around. Set your left foot on the outside of your right knee. Taking hold of your shin with both hands, clasp your fingers. Inhale, untuck your tail. Press your shin into your hands and your hands into your shin. Feeling that opposite stretch. Then keep a hold of your left shin with your right hand. Inhale, right arm lifts. Then set your right hand right behind your sacrum, lifting up nice and tall. Inhale, and then twisting towards the left. Exhale. Keep both sitting bones grounded here. Gently coming out of that twist, walk your fingers over off the right side of your mat. Gently bow your head down, tap your forehead for a little counter stretch. And then uncross your legs. Bring yourself back to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Now setting up for pigeon on the left. Again, make sure you are using a block if you need to. There is no lost pride for using a block here. I think it actually feels really good. I just don't know where mine are. They're back there. Inhale up on your fingertips, lift your chest. Keep your abdominals engaged. Feel that hip flexor stretch. And then slowly walk your fingertips forward. Allowing that full stretch, that full release. Walk your hands up towards your shin, coming back up, sitting over on your left hip, swing your right hip around. Make sure you ground down through both sitting bones, setting your right foot on the outside of your left knee, clasping around your shin. Untuck your tail, press knees into hands, hands into knee. Oh, feels good. Take an inhale, right leg lift, right arm lifts. Exhale, twist open, set your right foot, right hand down behind your sacrum. Inhale, spine grows long. Exhale, twist. Hi.
What are you doing?
I'm filming yoga. Melissa, you want me to come up on that? Coming out of that, walk your hands off the left edge of your mat. Tap your forehead down for a little counter stretch. And then just come back up to sitting. Unwind your legs, send them out long. So now you're in staff pose, legs out long, heels pressing, feet are flexed. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, bow forward. Taking a hold of wherever you land. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Slowly walking your hands back up your thighs. Take an inhale, reach your arms out wide. Exhale, curl your spine, curl your tail, and lower down all the way to the floor. As slow as you can. Press your heels down. Use your abdominals. Once you land, take a moment to adjust your shoulder blades. Put your feet flat on the mat. Lining heels and toes up with your sitting bones. Pressing down through the floor with your palms. Pressing through your heels. Inhale, lift into bridge. Option to find your hands underneath your back and shimmy your shoulder blades in towards each other. Keep weight bearing through the big toe mound of your feet. Squeezing your shoulder blade, your knees in towards each other. Unclasp your hands and curl your spine, slowly rolling one vertebrae down at a time. Bring your feet wide on your mat. Drop one knee and then the other. Windshield wipering your legs, releasing that SI joint. Second bridge option for full wheel. Option to take a block, place it under your sacrum for a restorative, or option to just take another bridge wherever you are in your practice. If you're going into full wheel, first inhale, lifting up onto your tops of your shoulders. Inhale, arms up overhead, then placing your hands, fingertips pointing towards your heels, right next to your ears. Take another inhale, come to the top of your head, and then once you're ready, pressing up. When you're ready to come down, come to the tops of your shoulders first, then curl your spine, roll down, one vertebrae at a time. Bring your feet wide on your mat, rock one knee and then the other, side to side. Heel toe your feet in towards each other. Bring your knees to touch. Then, keeping your knees touching, heel toe your feet back out to the edge, finding that internal rotation. Release the low back. Release the SI joint. Bring one hand to your belly, one to your heart. Slow down your breathing. Bringing your feet back in towards each other, knees touching. Pull your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little hug. Option to rock side to side, giving yourself a little low back massage. Maybe you take little circles with your knees and then change directions. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead, stretch your arms out long, your legs out long, arms out long. Palm, back of hands to the floor, press your hands, press everything down to the floor, contract everything down, push your hands, push your shoulders down, push your low back down, push your hips in, push the backs of your knees down, your heels, holding everything there. Inhale. And then exhale, relax everything out. Set yourself up for your Shavasana. Allow your feet to splay out to the side. Hands come down towards your hips. Allow your fingertips to curl as they naturally would at rest. Note the heaviness in your body as you sink towards the floor. Allowing everything to soften. Softening the space between your eyebrows. The space in the front of your throat. Tops of shoulders. Low back. Arms are completely relaxed. Hips soften. Belly softens. Tops of thighs. Calves. Feet. to bring your awareness back to your breath. Not necessarily changing it, just bring your awareness to the rise and fall of your chest and your belly. And the way your shoulder blades and ribs press into the earth. Start to bring small movements back in your fingertips, your toes. Unhinge your jaw, maybe roll your tongue in your mouth a few times. Roll your wrists, roll your ankles, pull your knees into your chest, giving yourself one last little hug, a moment of gratitude. And then when you're ready, roll onto your right or left side, whichever side calls you, making a little pillow out of your biceps, staying in the fetal position for one little moment. Last moment to recenter, refocus before you get on with the rest of your day. And when you're ready, with eyes closed, press yourself back up into a seated position. Easy seated position, legs can be crossed. You can sit up on a block or a blanket. Ground down through your sitting bones. Grow tall through your spine. Notice how energy should now be freely flowing from the crown of your head all the way down to your sacrum. Notice the lightness that you feel. Inhale, bring your hands to your heart center, pressing thumbs into your sternum. Taking a moment to recall your intention if you set one at the beginning of your practice. Keeping in mind your intention does not have to be limited to the time you spend on this mat. You can bring it out into the world in your relationships, in how you help others, or whatever your intention is. The light in me sees and honors the light in each and every one of you. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed today's practice. It was a sweaty one. I taught it yesterday and I didn't realize how hard it was. So I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know how you liked it in the comments. Make sure to hit like, share it, and as much as you can. If you know people who would love this practice or any of my other practices on my channel, I would definitely appreciate sharing the love. Have a wonderful rest of your day.